Today we're doing the Ultimate Quarterback Scramble Tournament. I've thrown all 32 NFL quarterbacks into a randomly seeded bracket to find out who is the best scrambler in the league. I'll be on the sticks controlling every single matchup, and here's how it works. Each quarterback gets one attempt to get as many yards as possible. Whoever gets more yards moves on to the next round. Some quarterbacks are about to go crazy, while some are about to get embarrassed. Let's hop into this first round. Before we get into the action, I just want to let everybody know that this video is very much inspired by Yo Boy Pizza. He has some similar videos like this. I'll link them in the description along with his YouTube channel. Let's get into it. Taking a look at the bracket, and there is so many fun matchups on here. It will for sure come down to the wire. Before we get into it, drop a comment down below on who you think is going to win. I'm going to guess Patrick Mahomes. He's going to clutch up and win like he always does, but let me know. All right, here we go. Our first matchup is Baker Mayfield and Kyler Murray. This one will be fun. Let's see what Baker can do. Oh, that's actually a pretty solid run, 20 yards. And real quick, before we get into Kyler Murray's attempt, there are a couple parameters. We are playing on all Madden arcade mode, and we also are doing a random pass play versus a random defense, so there will be a lot of chaos, like when they decide to go with 5, but we get out of there, and he's not going to get it done. Baker moves on to the second round. Now we have the old man versus Justin Herbert. And I'm a little scared for Aaron Rodgers here because I think he might end up on life support after this. He can't even get out of the end zone. Alright, J Herbo, you need 1 yard. This should be easy. Just get out of the end zone and your mission is accomplished. A big guy's running step for step with us. He got about 9 yards. Still a W. Now we have Michael Penix versus Jordan Love. This is going to be a fun one. They rush quite a bit. He has a lot of space. Juke, stay up. Oh my gosh, he got about 21 yards. Jordan Love has a tough score to beat, 21 yards. I think that's the highest of the video so far. Go Jordan. Juke outside. He stays up. What a block. Stiff arm. That was the most relentless 10-yard run I've ever seen, but sadly, he's eliminated. Now we have Caleb Williams versus Jalen Hurts, two pretty athletic quarterbacks who played at OU, and Caleb gets about 11 yards there. All right, here we go with Jalen Hurts. We all know how he likes to run the ball, and he is eliminated. All right, Jalen Hurts has to beat 11 yards. Sorry, Eagles fans, if that was a little scary that I just about eliminated your boy. And he's going to get this done easily. Oh my gosh, he's moving down the field. 25, a new video high. Now we have a big-time matchup, Jackson Dart versus Lamar Jackson. These are two of the favorites for sure. And I'm going to lean on Jackson Dart this time. He's still the underdog, even though we've seen how great his legs are. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, he got 22, 23 yards. Let's check the replay to be sure. All right, he got just about 22 yards there. So Lamar has to get 23 to win. Lamar 100% can get 23 yards. Let's see. Oh my gosh, he's so wide open. Jackson Dart's eliminated. Oh my gosh, a new video high, nearly 45 yards. Now we have another really old man, and it is Matthew Stafford taking on Bryce Young. He got 5 yards and probably a lot of broken bones. All right, I'm expecting Bryce Young to win this one. He only needs to get 5 yards, and he does pretty easily. Gets... What? He stayed up. I thought he was down twice. He got about 20 yards.
But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward.
Now we have Justin Fields versus Sam Darnold. And barring a huge upset, this should be pretty clear on who it's going to be. But he doesn't get a whole lot. He only got 13 yards there. This is doable for Sam. All right, Sam Darnold, 14 yards, and you win. They only bring 3. He only got 10. Justin Fields slips away. Now we have Indiana Jones versus Drake May. And real quick, can we just talk about how insane Daniel Jones looks in this picture? It is kind of terrifying, but hopefully that scariness will help him get some yards. He slips away. We know he is a pretty solid runner. That's not bad. Now it is Drake May's turn. He has to get 24 yards. Let's see if he can do it. It's going to be pretty hard. We haven't seen a whole lot of people reach that number quite yet. And he got 9 yards. He's eliminated. Now we have the number 1 overall pick, Cam Ward, taking on Brock Purdy, and I am betting on Cam Ward. Here we go. He got 19 yards. That's doable for Purdy, but I don't think he will. All right, Purdy has to get 20 yards here. Let's see if he can. He might actually do it. Brock Purdy just eliminated Cam Ward. Now we have Jaden Daniels, the Commanders quarterback, taking on Saints rookie Tyler Shook. I don't know who's going to win this one. Probably Jaden Daniels, but you never know. He's moving, though, and he gets 20 yards. That's going to be tough for Tyler. All right, Tyler, let's get it done. 21 yards. Here we go. Spin move. Not bad. He only got 10. And my Saints are eliminated. Now we have my prediction, Patrick Mahomes. And this is a divisional matchup because he's taking on Bo Nix. And he only got 9 or 8 yards. Let's check it. He got 9 yards. So Bo just has to get to the 10-yard line to win. All right, Bo. 10 yards. And you can take down your division rival. And take down the person I predicted to win. And he gets it done. Mahomes is already gone. Now we have Dak Prescott taking on Dylan Gabriel. And this one I really could see going either way. Let's see what kind of numbers Dak puts up on his attempt. He is pretty slow. He only got to the 10-yard line. All right, Dylan Gabriel, 11 yards. And you move on to round number 2. And he gets it done easily. He might go all the way. Oh my gosh, what a run. I did not expect that. Now we have Geno Smith taking on J.J. McCarthy. And I'm sensing an upset here. I think Geno Smith will win. We'll see, though, in his first, or his only attempt. I about said first attempt. He gets over 20 yards. He keeps going. Spin move down to, I think, the 33. We'll check it. All right, it looks like I got my hash marks messed up a little bit. It was actually the 27, not the 33. So 20, well, that's the we'll say 28. So 28-yard line, 29 yards for J.J. McCarthy to move on. All right, J.J., you've got to go a ways to get this accomplished. 29 yards. It will not be easy, and he gets laid out at the 5-yard line. He is in some pain right there. Oh, my gosh.
Help me! Help me!
Now we have one of the favorites, Josh Allen. He has to get past Trevor Lawrence, and I think he will. We're going to hurdle right here. What a hurdle. That might have just given him a touchdown. That hurdle was nasty. Josh Allen's risky hurdle paid off in a big way because now Trevor Lawrence has to go 40 yards, and he has a chance here, but he does not get it. Josh Allen moves on. Now we have C.J. Stroud taking on Joe Burrow, and these are two guys that kind of prefer the pocket, but also do have some speed to them, and there's 9 yards for C.J., 10 for Burrow to win. Joe Burrow just needs 10 yards. Here we go. Let's see if he can do it. And it looks like he will. Actually almost got tackled there. Stays up for a really long time. A heck of a run from Burrow. Up next is two guys that I don't think anyone expects to win. Jared Goff versus Tua Tagovailoa. But we'll see who wins this little matchup here, as Jared Goff cannot get out of the pocket and he loses 10 yards. Wow. All right, after that stellar performance from Jared Goff, Tua is practically confirmed to move on. We'll go for a hurdle. Yikes, that might be another concussion. Not good. Now we have Justin Herbert again. We're moving on to round 2, and Herbert is taking on Baker Mayfield. Herbert has so much space. Juke, stay up for me. That was a huge run. Baker has to get 35 yards to move on to round number 3. Let's see if he can do it. Nasty juke. Another nasty juke. Okay, it was a heck of a run, but he definitely lost. Now we have Michael Penix taking on Jalen Hurts. Both of these guys put up really good runs in round 1. This is our second round 2 matchup. Look at the space. Look at the space. Down at the 27-yard line. Okay, correction here. It was the 28-yard line, so 29 for Hurts to win. Hurts needs 29 to win. We saw how nasty he actually was earlier with the ball in his hand, but he cannot get around A.J. Terrell, and that ends his run. This round 2 matchup will have the overall favorite 100%. If there were betting odds on this, it's on Lamar Jackson taking on Bryce Young. Let's see what Lamar does with his first opportunity. Only opportunity, don't know why I keep saying that. And it wasn't a crazy run. That's only 15 yards. All right, Bryce. 16 yards, and you will pull off a miracle on ice worthy comeback. Here we go. Bryce, that was pathetic, but moving on, we have Justin Fields taking on Indiana Jones, two probably highly favorited people to win this. And Daniel's moving, dude. Daniel is moving. That's a good run. Justin Fields has got to put up something nice to beat that. Justin Fields needs 27 yards to take down Indiana Jones. I think he definitely can do it, but we'll see. He got close, but no cigar. Justin Fields is eliminated. Now we have Brock Purdy taking on Jaden Daniels. Brock Purdy is definitely the underdog, and he's got to put up something first, and 4 yards probably won't cut it. All right, Jaden Daniels needs 5 yards. Oh my gosh, they're bringing a blitz. Daniels escapes and gets 5 yards. He gets to move on to round number 3. Now Bo Nix is taking on Dylan Gabriel, who's going to go first here, and he put up an outstanding run in round 1. We'll see what he can do here. He stays up a good amount, gets 14, not bad. 15 yards is 100% doable, so let's get it here with Bo Nix. Let's see, a juke. Gets hit, and he doesn't get it. Dylan Gabriel moves on. Dylan Gabriel's becoming a little bit of a Cinderella story. Now we have Geno Smith taking on Josh Allen, and Josh definitely should be able to get more than 6 yards. All right, Josh needs 6 yards to win and move on to round 3 here. And as you can see, he easily gets it done, picking up an extra 15. Now we have Joe Burrow taking on Tua Tagovailoa, and this is a nice little setup from Zach Taylor to give his guy the best opportunity to succeed. Let's see where forward progress was stopped at. As we can see here, I'm going to say Joe Burrow got 23 yards. So 24 for Tua to win. All right, Tua, I know you can put up 24 yards. We just got to see it to believe it. Whoa, he might get it. He definitely will get it. Tua moving on to round 3. Here is a look at our Elite 8. We have Justin Herbert taking on Michael Penix. Lamar Jackson taking on Daniel Jones. That'll be a fun one. We have Tua taking on Josh Allen. And we have Dylan Gabriel taking on Jaden Daniels. Dylan Gabriel has been such a Cinderella story to this point. I'm going to say he's going to win it all. I hope it happens. That would be so sick. Our first matchup of this Elite 8 is Justin Herbert taking on Michael Penix. And Herbert needs to show up right here because Penix has been really good. Oh my gosh. Is Herbert going to go all the way? Down at the opposing 40-yard line. That's a 60-yard run. Penix, my man, the odds are not in your favor. You have to go 61 yards to win. I don't know. It's just going to be hard, and he doesn't do it. Herbert moves on to the final 4. Now we have an absolute banger of a matchup between two guys that could have been in the finale if the bracket was laid out differently. It's Lamar Jackson taking on Indiana Jones. It's going to be sick. Lamar up first has got to put up a good score because Daniel is crazy. Here we go. Down to the 33-yard line. Daniel Jones is 34 yards away from punching a ticket to the final 4, and he is moving down the field. He's got to get 34. He stays up with a stiff arm. Another juke, and he's headed to the end zone. He's going to upset Lamar Jackson and finally make his way to the final 4. What a play. What a way to get a major upset. This was absolute cinema. He jukes out one player here, stiff arm into the dirt, jukes out 2 more, and he is home free to the end zone. What a way to upset Lamar Jackson, and he's headed to the final 4. Our next matchup here in the Elite 8 is the Cinderella story himself, Dylan Gabriel taking on Jaden Daniels, and we're going to roll out with Gabriel. Somehow he's made it this far on an insane run, and he's going to keep it going, getting nearly 40 yards. Dylan Gabriel got 38 yards, so 39 is needed to beat him, and Jaden Daniels definitely could do it. Let's see what he's got in the tank. He breaks a tackle and is moving down the field several jukes later and broken tackles, and he can't get it done with that outrageous run. Dylan Gabriel is keeping the story alive. Our last matchup here in the Elite 8 is Josh Allen taking on Tua Tagovailoa, and it's going to be a crazy one. Already 2 broken sacks as Josh Allen jukes his way past one defender and only gets about 12 yards. To pull off this upset against Josh Allen, Tua needs Just 13 yards. It should be doable. Here he goes. He jukes to the inside. Definitely beat it. And Tua just upset Josh Allen. This is quite the wacky Final Four we've got here. Justin Herbert versus Daniel Jones and Dylan Gabriel, the Cinderella story. He's beaten Dak Prescott, Bo Nix, and now Jaden Daniels to get here. And he's taking on Tua. We got two left-hand quarterbacks facing off. This is insane. On to the semifinals. We have Justin Herbert taking on Daniel Jones, and Justin Herbert has got to put up something wild here because Daniel Jones scored a touchdown last time. I think that was 21 yards. It was actually closer to 22 yards, so 23 is needed from Indiana Jones. All right, Daniel, we've seen you score a touchdown. All we need is 23 this time. And here he goes. He has a lot of space again. He's gonna break it for sure. There's just no way. There's just no way. No wonder the Colts are so good this year. Daniel Jones out here running for 2 touchdowns, frolicking his way into the end zone. That is incredible. There's no better way to punch a ticket to the finals than putting up a run like this. This was insane. Another juke, another broken tackle, his second touchdown in a row. Daniel Jones is out for blood and nobody can stop him, frolicking his way into the end zone. Now the other side of the semifinal, and if you were to tell me before I started filming this video that Dylan Gabriel and Tua Tagovailoa would be in the semifinal, I would tell you you're crazy and to get away from me, but we have these two in here because they've just been going crazy and upsetting big players, and that's more the type of run we expect from Dylan Gabriel, only 10 yards. Tua, you just need 11 yards to make it to the finale. Here we go. Oh my gosh, juke to the inside. There's just no way. Our finale is set, and it is between two men that definitely deserve a right to be here. One of them is a Cinderella story that we did not expect to make it out of the first round and got all the way to the finale, and the other is Daniel Jones. He has put up back-to-back touchdowns to get here. He even took down Lamar Jackson. This is gonna be insane. Strap in because it's about to get crazy. All right. First up, Dylan Gabriel, and if he wants a chance, he might have to put up a touchdown himself because Daniel Jones is going crazy right now. That's not a bad run of 19 yards, but Daniel Jones been getting 99. Daniel Jones is in need of 20 yards to go home tonight as the king of the Madden Scramble. And why is he so open? No way. He's gonna score a third touchdown. Oh my gosh. Where did that guy come from? He didn't get into the end zone, but what is he doing? That's a victory dance if I've ever seen one. Daniel Jones is your Madden Scramble king. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Check out one of these two videos, and also, of course, once again, check out your boy Pizza. A lot of inspiration to this video. I'll see you next time. Peace.